Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Techelet number 21, an overview of where we are at as of now. So we've started learning about Techelet for a few weeks now. Did 20 shirim on it. Just like to take a step back, look at some of the major issues, and just see where we're at before we continue with our exploration. So one issue we've seen is, do you need a Masoret for the reinstitution of Techelet? Meaning, do we need to have a consistent Masoret from person to person to person, where this is how you do Techelet, and that chain was never broken. And without that, you cannot make Techelet. Obviously, we don't have that chain, Ish Mipi Ish. There were years, decades, centuries where we did not have Techelet. So if you say you need a Masoret, this kind of tradition, well, that's the end of it. We have to wait for Mashiach, and somehow he'll renew the Masoret, the tradition. Or do you say that no? Techelet is made from some kind of animal, some kind of fish, some kind of mollusk, something, and we need to try to search through all the information in Chazal to see what the signs are for the chilazon, and see, did we discover anything that looks like it meets with those signs? So regarding this question, yes, Rosh Sternbach talks that you need a Masorah. Yes, Rosh Soloveitchik says you need a Masorah. But right now, I'm leaning with those positions that you don't need a Masorah. Why? Because in my opinion, to say that you need a Masorah, you need a Masorah to say that you need a Masorah. Show me a Gemara, a Rishon, someone that says, in order to have Techeles, you need a Masorah, Ish Mipi Ish, person from person, that you need a Masorah. Show me where it says that. So the Soloveitchik family are giants. So if it's true that the Rav's grandfather said that, that's an amazing thing. And anyone that always follows him, I guess, should follow that too. But to me, I need a Masorah. A source in that Masorah that says you need a Masorah. Another big issue we've seen is Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer. So when do we say Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer? Only when I'm in Safek, and I know that when I do this act out of Safek, I'm fulfilling the real mitzvah now. I don't know if I benched or not. I had a huge meal. When I bench out of Safek, I'm benching. I'm doing it with the right text and everything. My tefillin this morning, I don't know if I put on tefillin this morning. It could be that was an old pair. I was at someone's house. I put it on, and the sofa thinks you remember seeing that pair was problematic. I don't know if I put on tefillin. Now when I put on my real tefillin, I know. I know I'm being mocked when I'm putting on tefillin now. As opposed to Techeles. I'm putting on Techeles out of a Safek from the Torah. Maybe it's the right one, maybe not. Not only am I in Safek before I'm stringent, even after I am stringent, I'm still in Safek if I got it right. Rav Sternbach says in such a case, we don't say Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer. We don't. So D'Oraita L'Chomer means that I am in Safek beforehand, but after I perform the action, my Safek, my doubt's removed. And he also quotes the Soloveitchik dynasty. He quotes the Prima God. Sorry. That Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer, you'd only say that when you know you're fulfilling the Safek. However, the Ran and Rush and others say Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer even if you're not sure that you're fulfilling it. But you're in Safek, and that's it. So now Rav Asher, third point is, so the first point is, do you need a Masorah? I personally don't. I paskin and I hold like Rav Hershel Shechter and others, you don't need a Masorah. And if you could recreate and find that animal that meets the criteria, even without a Masorah, it's fine. Number two, Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer. Do we say it only if we know you're going to get it right? Or even though you're still going to be in Safek, but you try your best. I lean towards that position as well. Then there's a third question. At what point do we say Safek? So Rav Asher says, even if you hold by the Ran, Safek D'Oraita L'Chomer is even when you just attempt it. That's only when you have a real Safek. Here, it's a needle in a haystack. That's the Minchas Asher. Chelik Bet. Siman Aleph. So in this issue also, to me, even if it's a probability, if you don't know what the right shofar sound is, Tekiya Shvarim, Tekiya Trua, Tekiya Shvarim Trua. So you blow whatever you know, the Shulchan Aruch paskins. It's a 1/3 chance of getting it right. So what? So here you have signs. If there's a probability, and maybe even less than 50% possibility. So I understand Rav Asher, you need a haystack. There's not even a possibility halachically. But if the signs match up and there's more than just a far-fetched possibility, so then you put everything together, there would be a very good svara to say, go for those techeles. So as of now, with the premise that you don't need a Masorah, with the premise, Safek D'Oraita L'Chumra, be machmir, even if you don't know if you're getting it right. And with the premise that, even if there's a good probability, you should be machmir. With those premises, we continue our exploration in terms of now checking out the simanim. Here are the signs from Hazal. Do we have signs in any creature where, wow, that's pretty good? It's not 100% proof, but enough that we have a suffix that we could say, Safek D'Oraita L'Chumra. Shalom.